Okay, so there's something that's after breaking here. It's been reported by multiple accounts. You can go from either Football for All, Anfield Talk, numerous others. They're saying, new breaking news. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The Super League will be launched in either 2022 or 2023. All 12 clubs are still on board and they're only waiting for the European Court of Justice approval, which they expect to receive in a few months. It will not be a closed league. And I think Anfield Talk goes as far as to say, including Liverpool. So, if this is the case, John, you fucking smimey little fucker, if this is the case, and you are still plotting to join this Super League, then my God, mate, my fucking God, the backlash that these clubs are going to be in for, if this is the case, is an absolute disgrace. Now, we have no factual proof yet that Liverpool are going to be part of this, or United are going to be part of this. But if it's the case that the English clubs are going to be part of the 12 founding clubs of this Super League fiasco again, then I think that's the end of the game as I know it. And that's the end of me with Liverpool Football Club. I'm going to go that far. If Liverpool Football Club sign up to this fucking shambles as it was, then I'm done. I am absolutely done. And I don't think this is going to go down well. Now, this is just breaking as we're doing this right now, ladies and gentlemen. So, apart from where's the money, John, the next question is, where's the integrity, John? Is your word worth anything, mate? I guess we'll see over the coming days. Now, UEFA, on the other hand, are very confident that this Super League thing is going to be put to bed in the courts in Luxembourg. They feel that they've got a really clear-cut case. But Florentino Perez, Agnelli of Juventus and Barcelona have never let this go. But it's very easy to see why they haven't let it go, because they're up shit creek financially without a paddle. Maybe not so much the case with Juventus, but certainly with Barcelona and Real Madrid. And sometimes Florentino Perez lives in a world of Florentino Perez and not the rest of us. But I cannot say this clearly enough. If this is the case, if this is true, and if the plan is for these clubs to get back into the Super League, fuck them all out of the Premier League and relegate each and every one of them. And I include Liverpool in that, because if our owners sign us up for this, they will have lied to the fan base, they will have lied to the Premier League, and they will have lost all integrity in any way, shape or form to not just the fans of Liverpool, to the fans of the Red Sox and everything else that they own and hold. And I don't think, and I can't even envision a way that the Glazers would be dumb enough to do that at Old Trafford either, or that Kroenke would be dumb enough to do that at Arsenal, despite the fact that what they signed up to, despite the fact that they signed up to an agreement with a huge penalty clause in it if they do leave the Premier League or if they do go to join the Super League. Look, as I said, breaking story at the minute. We don't know how this will work out, but not the news any of us want to hear on a Sunday night. And look, my understanding of the situation and my reading of it is that UEFA are very confident that this won't get past the courts in Luxembourg, that they have everything in place and will prove that it's fairly open and shut, that they have the rights for football in Europe, that they are the custodians of football in Europe. And I just can't bring myself to accept that it might be true. Even with my low threshold for believing FSG, even I can't believe that they're that thick and they're that dumb and they're that sly. For all the shit that they've done behind the club's back and the players' back, and when I spoke with Alex Goldberg, he said that the Red Sox fans came. I just think it's bollocks. I think somebody's out there telling porkies, because I don't believe that they're that dumb. They've already read the temperature of the room, these owners, and I don't think that they're that dumb. For all the shit they've got wrong, I don't think even they are that dumb. I think this is more PR spin coming from Spain, trying to be positive, because we've seen the 17th Court of Madrid ruled in favour of Perez. Shock fucking horror. Spanish court rules in favour of Spanish billionaire. I don't think there's that to this. I think whoever's putting this out there, it's just trying to stir shit, and I don't think it's going to happen. just some kids trying to wind you up. They're not trying to wind me up, mate. This has been... I've got 7 different WhatsApp screenshots of this sent to me from 7 different accounts, both in English and not in English, mate. So it's not just one lad on a wind-up. But I think it does all stem from Spain, which does make me believe that it's just them trying to put positive PR spin. Now you might ask yourself, what's the point of them trying to do this? What's the point of Florentino Perez trying to put that positive spin out there? Well, he's trying to attract footballers to his club, isn't he? He's trying to guarantee them that they will be at the top table of football, that they will be playing in the glitzy, glamorous event. He's trying to convince their fans that they will have and do have the money to make these things happen, when the reality of it is that they don't really have it, unless this grasping at straws Super League that they're clinging on to so dearly happens. And it's a high-risk game, because let me tell you, if this goes all the way, and if they lose, and Juventus and Barcelona and Real Madrid have refused to let go of this Super League, well, the slap on the wrist that was handed out to the Premier League clubs and all the other clubs that stepped away from it, Real Madrid, Barcelona and Juventus will be facing, in my humble opinion, expulsion from the competition for a minimum of 2 years. And how are they going to attract footballers then? Because they won't be able to afford the wages. They won't have Champions League money. And players aren't going to want to go and play at clubs, no matter what the reputation and background and history of these clubs are. Nobody's going to want to play for clubs that aren't in any of European competition. So, let the chickens come home to roost. But look, again, I refuse to believe that it's actually true, because I don't think professional businessmen can be that stupid or that naive. So, yeah. So let's just put this one on Bullshit Island for the time being. But as I said, you know, things are breaking and coming out, and you can check all your own social media accounts. I'm sure more information on this will come along. But, yeah, basically...